These are always good. I feel like we got nice, cozy lighting right now and everything's going right. Y'all ready for this? All right, ready?
Everyone, I'm Surma, and welcome to the 2022 Twitch.
Oh, I like how we got IP Frog to make all this.
Iceberg. This iceberg will not only include a slew of new topics, events, and stories, but also updates to previous topics as new information has been presented since, or just flat out errors on my part that need correcting. We have 7 levels, so if some topics aren't covered heavily, I apologize. I'll link sources for events and people who I feel like I can't do justice to. Level 1. There seemed to be confusion in the 2021 Twitch Iceberg regarding placements of topics. Think of Level 1 as someone who is aware of Twitch as a platform, but doesn't really watch it when they're at all. Level 7, of course, would be someone who's been all around Twitch and Justin TV for years. Minecraft's resurgence. I previously said that Dream was one of the driving reasons why Minecraft became extremely popular again. While true, he was not the catalyst, as Dream SMP was created in April of 2020. Call Me Carson and C-Scoop would create SMP Live in March of 2019, an always live Minecraft server. They invited 10 more content creators to stream their POVs anytime they're on the server. The server...
I didn't know that Carson's server was first. I didn't know that. I always thought that it was Dream SMP was first.
Ran for about a year.
Wait, am I a Twitch pleb? Lamau?
Before it ended on January 1st, 2020. There were talks of a season 2, but yeah, that didn't happen. Pokimane. What a way to start off 2022, a new Pokimane drama. So this one involved her, Gideon, and surprisingly enough, Ninja. It started out with Gideon sending his viewers to raid her chat.
Yo, chat. Guys. Follow her right now, y'all. Follow her right now. We're gonna be back, y'all.
This in turn got Gideon perma-banned for conducting a hate raid all on his first day as a partnered streamer.
Twitch! Pokey Twitch!
The following days, Ninja got involved by saying that he'll do what he can do involving Gideon's permaban, in turn having that clip get sent everywhere.
I could send a text message to my representative and be like, from Gideon says he's sorry.
After Pokimane saw it, Jessica Blevins, who is Ninja's wife, told her that Ninja never tried to get Gideon unbanned. Then Ninja sent her this DM, and Jessica followed up with this insane DM. While all this was happening, Gideon and Pokimane met up.
This was so funny.
In real life and made a video officially squashing the beef. So in the end, Ninja and Ninja's wife yet again have another L underneath their belt. The Twitch security breach. On October 6th, 2021, Twitch's Twitter account tweeted out this in a response to a 125 gigabyte folder posted.
We can confirm a breach. Fuck, I can't read it. Has taken place. Our teams are working with urgency to understand the extent of this. We will update the community as soon as additional information is available. Didn't the people who did this say that they had so much more information that they're going to destroy Twitch? Didn't they say like they have so much more stuff? Where the fuck is it? Hurry up, come on.
On 4chan.
You think I cared I was known as number 23? Hey, I don't care.
The folder contained the history of Twitch's source code,
I'm glad to know,
streamers since 2019, and an unreleased competitor to Steam, and a whole lot more. This almost instantaneously caused streamers on Twitter to both freak out and begin messing around by taking their assigned number from the payout list and putting it in their name. Then websites and Chrome extensions started popping up and categorizing streamers by how high they were on the list. Oddly enough, no passwords were leaked, and everyone just kind of forgot about it and went back to business as usual. OTV.
It was a funny, stupid thing.
Rust server. What happens when you throw almost every top Twitch streamer into a Rust server together? Surely nothing but everlasting friendships and memories.
You're a fucking loser.
I love this clip, dude. I love this clip.
Swear to God, man. Eat it up, LSF. Your golden boy's a loser. I don't give a fuck how many viewers you have.
Third golden boy?
The Rust servers that happened in 2021 started out great, but then some people killed other people. Those people became enraged. People wanted to roleplay instead of play, and a million stream sniping accusations later.
Oh, wow. Dude. Listen, this guy's literally sniping, though. That's so fucking cringe.
And the era of Rust servers died out faster than any other Twitch meta I have ever seen. No Pixel. What happens when you throw almost every top streamer into a GTA 5 server together? Surely nothing but everlasting friendships and memories.
This motherfucker XQC just has something to fucking say. This guy shouldn't even be on the server. Like, what the fuck is this?
NoPixel is a heavily modded GTA 5 server that allows streamers and really anyone who applies and gets whitelisted to create a character and roleplay with other people in the server. Now pair that with all the top streamers playing at once and you're bound to run into some issues. People stream sniping.
Bog's the best thing that ever happened to that server.
Extremely petty drama. And in the case of Penta and Zuma,
I got him under arrest, don't worry.
But I sue you for everything you had.
things could escalate even further. After the end of that argument, they went to Twitter.
Soy adults that can't contain their emotions. Probably raised by shitty single mothers who were told them their whole life, it's okay, you're just competitive.
And Optic Embos just straight up says he'll pay a COD fan to knock out Penta in his next IRL stream. I know COD characters have a history of being aggravating to deal with, but doing this is obviously just taking it to a whole unnecessary level. Gambling. After people got bored burning their money with Pokemon cards, a ton of streamers decided to burn their money spinning slots. Throughout the summer of 2021, gambling on various websites became extremely popular. Huge debates on whether or not it was morally okay to stream gambling, with a large chunk of all users on Twitch being under 18.
I have worked with.
You know what's funny? So I actually was so confused on what my take was during this whole thing that I had Flux watch the VODs for me to see what I really said. And he's like, dude, you literally didn't talk. He's like, you shit on Aiden Ross because Aiden said something stupid. True, he did. Aiden Ross said that it's not his money, or he said it's his money, but Stake pays him. He's like, yeah, dude, like people think that we're gambling with like our money, but Stake pays us, bro. And he like did that face, and then everyone's like, bro, like you're still getting paid from Stake, like. That's the only time I shit on Aiden for that. That's it. Other than that, I really didn't say shit. I pretty much laughed the whole time, made jokes, and I didn't really care.
Whoa, let him finish. $1 million deals getting leaked, streamers having to move to different countries to continue gambling. Even if it wasn't, it all felt extremely shady. Trainwrecks would be the main streamer involved with gambling streams, and to this day, everyone has dropped it, but he is still going strong with the gambling streams. Ludwig.
I mean, here's the thing with like the gambling stuff. I do think that directory in itself, and I don't know, it feels disingenuous as fuck. Like, it feels disingenuous, that whole directory. It feels weird. You know, I don't know. It just feels like what's her name? She came back to Twitch, Corinna Kampf. She's like, I love streaming, I love everyone. And, like, all she's doing is just doing slots all day. Like, that's all she's fucking doing. It just feels disingenuous. Like, at least Trainwrecks, I legit know that Trainwrecks, everyone knows. Trainwrecks in 2015 has had the craziest gambling addiction ever. That dude in 2015 was doing CSGO gambling. Like, there's no denying that Train has a gambling addiction. He does. But, I don't know. Do I wish the slots directory was gone? Probably. I think it would make the website seem a little bit more genuine, but it is what it is. It's not really a big deal.
Ludwig Subathon. Now for the reason every streamer in the past year has done a subathon. Ludwig Subathon was an event that everyone on Twitch knows about, with it ending after 31 days and a grand total of 282,000 subscribers, which with a little Twitch math we can see comes out to a cool $705,000 at minimum.
Yeah, it's the 70% deal, so it's actually 3.5. So what it actually is you add 282,000 to this because it's an extra dollar. It's about $987,000.
With Ludwig donating every single sub from the final day to St. Jude's and the Humane Society, and $1 for every sub from the previous 29 days to No Kid Hungry. Level 2.
Dr. Disrespect ban. Starting off level 2, we have an update to Dr. Disrespect's ban, which happened damn near 2 years ago in 2020.
No way you do.
No one knew why he got banned, and it stayed that way.
Dude, this tweet ruined Slasher. For several hours now, I've been told from credible sources the reasons Dr. Disrespect has been banned. However, due to the importance and sensitivity around the subject, I've refrained from going on with it. I just don't feel comfortable with it.
Until March 10th of 2022, when Doc himself tweeted out, "Moving on," with this picture. This, of course, got people curious if that would mean that he would return to Twitch, but he nipped that in the bud quickly with this reply.
And you know what's interesting about Doc is he only makes 1/8 of what he used to make on Twitch. He only makes 1/8, and he's still sticking to YouTube. Which tells me, I think personally, Dr. Disrespect, he really does still have a vendetta for Twitch. Because he would be bigger and he would also make more money.
But again, to this day, there has still not been a definitive reason given to the public as to why he was originally banned on Twitch.
I bought a whole bunch of Shungite rocks. Do you know what Shungite is?
Fedmeister. This is an update for the Fedmeister situation. An extremely brief recap: he was removed from the OTV streamer house in 2020 after some very serious allegations from other OTV members were brought up. He then went silent for a year, and in June 2021 he came back with a video titled "Changing My Life."
Yep.
Almost immediately, people started to notice how similar this video was to when Albert made a comeback. The only difference was that Albert's apology video was viewed in a much more genuine light by most people than Fedmeister's was. Fedmeister's video was perceived as a long self-ego boost, and his return
really
stream
was
a whole lot of nothing, with him pulling a T. Martin and streaming with his new...
Here's the problem with Fed was only good with the people around him. And I know you're going to say, says you, lol, and you're right. The difference is I have people around me. Like, he literally is one of those kind of creators, and it's why a lot of people, when he got banned, came to me. I grew from him getting banned. Or not banned, but canceled. Because people knew that I was just like him, but it was in Austin. Like, I had people on my stream all the time. I play fucking marbles, you know what I mean? I have a girlfriend.
Dog in frame the whole time.
Like,
he's since disappeared again in December of 2021, with no updates since. Forsen's community. You ever wonder where the majority of the Twitch memes and emotes come from? The self-proclaimed Forsen buys are responsible for a great many aspects of Twitch culture, ranging from Twitch music, Forsen CD, Bat Chest, and 30-player stream sniping lobbies, just to name a few. Depending on who you ask, you'll get a slew of different opinions on the community, from some people calling them toxic to just people being general fans and viewers. Whatever your opinion is on the community, they do play a huge part in making things, people, and emotes popular in the Twitch space. And
I wouldn't really call the Forsen boys toxic at all. Like, the thing is, like, they fuck with Forsen and shit, but, like, they're not even that bad. They're really, and they don't go to anywhere else. They really just hone in on Forsen, and they don't really go, like, splatter across the platform and attack. Especially nowadays, they're just not really bad at all. Like, they're really just not. Am I crazy to think that? Am I clueless? Is Reddit's edgy? Are they still? I feel like they're not. Maybe like 2016. Oh, shit.
we have that community to thank for a lot of what we love about Twitch in its current year.
True.
Standing here with Forsen.
The hot tub meta. In 2021, streamers Indie Fox and Amaranth began to stream in kiddie pools. They weren't actually hot tubs, to my disappointment. Sooner than later, this grabbed the attention of every streamer on the platform and every commentary channel on YouTube and LSF. This slingshotted them both into tens of thousands of viewers. Both streamers, Indie Fox and...
Bro, why does her fucking tits look like an Among Us character? Like, what the fuck is this picture?
Amaranth, among many other names, were banned a few different times throughout the course of this meta. Ultimately, in the end, Indie Fox was permabanned after 6 previous bans in 6 months' time.
She wanted to make a house with me in LA. Should have said yes.
During all of that, many streamers joined in the hot tub streams, with some even collabing with Amaranth and Indie Fox for some hot tub action themselves. Everyone had an opinion on this, and you can just search up the words hot tub streamers and you'll find plenty of different takes on this, varying from it's the girl's fault that this is happening or that it's Twitch's fault.
Funniest hot tub meta or person that did the hot tub stream was Pokimane, when she had 100,000 viewers in her intro when she said she's doing one. And then it literally dropped half the second she went live because everyone's like, bro, she's not in a bikini.
For having dog shit TOS. The entire thing was very...
This right here. People literally were like, fuck yeah. And it just dropped immediately.
Controversial, but also very entertaining to watch at the same time because there was all of this discourse that came with.
Here's what I'll say about these, and I'm gonna go on a little tangent here. So if you want to listen, I was born on February 14th, 1995, in New Jersey, and my two parents both worked at an accounting firm. My parents both working at an accounting firm. They both drove together to work. They lived in a medium-sized home for a little. Here's what I actually say about this, dude. Like, who cares? I said this before. If I'm losing my viewers to fucking balloon animals, like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Then I suck as a content creator. If I lose to Amaranth and fucking Indie Fox as long periods of time, and people are like, yeah, dude, I just jerk off all day to Amaranth and Indie Fox. Well, then I suck as a content creator. Like, I actually do.
With it, Dark Viper AU. A more recent incident on the list, we have the case of Dark Viper AU, who in February of 2022 posted a script for a video about reaction streamers. Now, a lot of the pages on this 14-page document read pretty okay, but there's a small section that's a little bit odd, which makes a comparison about reactionary content and people who commit sexual assault. This document obviously sparked controversy among many people, but the main parties involved were Moist Critical and Dark Viper AU, who eventually hashed it out playing GeoGuessr. Listen, Doug, Summer wrote this. I have no idea if this is actually true or not.
Wait, really?
I have no fucking clue. Artesian Build CEO. The poor employees of this company had their jobs ruined by one egotistical CEO. On March 1st, 2022, Artesian did an ambassador raffle giving away a PC to potentially any ambassador that decided to enter this giveaway. Streamer Kaya Pia won the giveaway, but when she did, the CEO of the company, Noah Katz, began judging her social media pages while live on the official Artesian Builds company Twitch page.
Yeah, no, that's a no. Less than 1 follower gained per day.
This caused a large majority of people in the Twitch community to instantly turn on the dude. A lot of ambassadors and partners with the company rescinded.
That's literally my PC, and it is the worst thing ever in the history of the world. Like, you all knew it. My PC was utter garbage. I'd roll my eyes anytime someone talked about it because it was so fucking bad, man. This PC right here was $3,000, and chat, it doesn't have any outway to get heat. So it just bumbles up that heat the entire time. I'm making a fucking sauna for my graphics card.
Their deals with Artesian, one of the biggest notably being OTK, one of the biggest organizations on Twitch at this very moment. The damage done by just one person was so bad that the company ultimately ceased all of their operations.
And the people that work there are freaked the fuck out that they are permanently tied to Noah's selfish and poor decisions.
Daquan's Thumbhouse. One of the biggest Fortnite content creators, Daquan, dominated Twitch and YouTube, but seemingly disappeared off of social media for years. He made a comeback in 2021, getting signed to NRG and announcing a huge streamer house with him and Hamlin's being the biggest ones involved. Their return stream averaged 70,000 viewers and peaked at 90,000. But again, 2 months went by and there was radio silence until Daquan went live in January of 2022 to explain that everything fell through due to horrible internet issues and the house being more or less scuffed with broken air conditioning and showers.
See, like, I don't believe that. Like, here's how I think it's like, if you really want to be a streamer and you're Daquan, you're gonna be a streamer. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna make it work. You're gonna buy a house near you and rent it out and make it work. You're gonna figure out a way to make it work. I mean, like, you have money. You can do whatever you want. Like, there's no way that just this house is the reason why you couldn't stream. It's because you didn't want to stream. You know, you didn't have the passion behind it anymore. You didn't want to do it, so therefore you're not going to do it. Like, if someone told me right now, Miz, your house is infested with flies and, you know, no, that's normal, but, like, if fleas that, like, are taking over and the internet's out, I would fucking drive somewhere. I'd buy a house near me. I would do something to make sure I could continue my job. You know? But I just don't think Daquan had the heart in it. I don't think he wanted to stream anymore. So I don't think it's because of the problems in the Foom house. It's because he just didn't want to do it and the problems. It was just like, not enough to worry about it.
Daquan even explained that he doesn't know if he still has a contract with NRG. His last stream was on February 11th of this year, and I hope that everything is well with him and Hamlin's.
Level 3. Among Us's popularity. I previously stated that Soda Poppin popularized and created the formula in which you have players in a call and
I'm gonna be real with you, chat. Soda Poppin deserves some equity or something in what is it, Iron Sloth? Even Pluto does, dude. If I were Among Us people, I would be like, I'd give him a little bit, like, dude, just thank you. I'd be like, thank you, man. You literally, like, he straight up made them. Game's dead now. Game made $1 billion. Like, that game blew the fuck up. And that Iron Sloth is now known forever because of Soda.
And they mute Mike after they die, but this was actually wrong. It was Admiral Bulldog who made the formula popular. My apologies.
What?
Level 3. Among Us's popularity. I previously stated that Soda Poppin popularized and created the formula in which you have players in a call and they mute Mike after they die, but this was actually wrong. It was Admiral Bulldog who made the formula popular. My apologies. Kotaku.
What? Bulldog was the first one to actually do it, so Chance didn't make Among Us. It was Bulldog.
On here for them being notoriously awful at covering anything on Twitch, with them recently vomiting out an article about the Streamer Awards. Could it be something that was said there? Maybe a controversial creator was invited, or maybe something insane happened that required immediate coverage. They wrote a whole article about the trophy being Pepe the Frog, which is already wrong. That's a goddamn peepo. If you even casually browse Twitch, I'm sure this coming year, you'll see plenty of Kotaku.
They're always garbage.
These specific hate raids began in the summer of 2021, with people setting up thousands and thousands of bot accounts to go into streamers' chats to spam either racist or homophobic messages. This in turn caused streamers to create the Day Off Twitch movement and decide not to stream on September 1st. This became controversial in itself, with people having strong opinions on either going live or not going live.
I went live. Like, the thing is, it's just not gonna do shit, and like, Twitch already knows, like, they're not stupid. They actually, and I would say this, and I do applaud Twitch for this, they do care about black content creators, and they do try to work with them. They really do. I know that from knowing the people up top. That's what one of their biggest priorities is. They do work on it. But it's just like, what are you going to do? How can you stop someone from being racist and making a bunch of accounts? You really can't. It's almost impossible. There's just not much you can really do. People are going to hate raid. They're going to figure out a way. Make a bunch of accounts, get banned, redo. It sucks. It sucks. It's so lame. It's so lame. And they always target the smaller streamers because you can't do it to my channel. My channel has like 7,000 different reasons why you can't do that shit. You know, if you type it, you're immediately permed. Smaller streamers, they don't have the things that I have in place. You can't do it. It's so lame and not fair. It is Hassan's fault. It is.
I read the comments in the thread. They're right. Nobody gives a fuck you take a day off.
Nope.
Nobody knows who you are.
If every other big streamer, if people got together and they said, we're all going to collectively do it, I would do it in a heartbeat, right?
The aftermath of the event was around a 1 million viewer loss during peak hours and 500,000 views lost during normal hours. On the 30th of September, there was a blog post by Twitch in which they showed off new two-factor authentication features to better protect chat rooms from being raided. As of March 2022, there have been a new form of hate raids by people on a separate website, sending their viewers to streamers' chats and spamming homophobic and racist messages, although this time Twitch was much quicker with identifying the issue and getting rid of the accounts. I'm almost positive this will be a topic I'll have to update, as I'm sure this is just the start of these.
Listen, does anyone remember the hate raids that Trainwrecks would get? Does anyone remember those? Who was the guy that did it? What was his name? Hades.
These kind of raids. The C word. In December of 2021, 2 of Hassan's moderators were banned for saying cracker. I'm sorry, I mean the C word. This caused Hassan to go live, and by the end of it, he caught a 7-day ban.
You dumb cracker bitch.
Other streamers who were banned for saying cracker were Vaush, Frost, Bruce Drop 'em Off, and Just the Minx, just to name a few. You had absolutely every streamer under the sun making jokes and poking fun at it.
I found some crackers. Let me eat them up all up.
Whoa, what'd you say?
Definitely one of the most ridiculous months on Twitch that year. Germa985. Germa as a whole is on this list for just how unique some of his streams are, whether it be him going out and doing an archaeology stream and driving around an excavator, or his more recent huge stream, The Dollhouse, in which chat controlled whatever he did like a real-life Sims character. Germa is most definitely one of the most interesting and entertaining streamers. Plus, his community is hell-bent on believing that he is a convicted serial killer. Logic finessed Twitch. In 2020...
Oh my god, so true. And this is part of the reason why some content creators are not getting their fucking good contracts anymore. People like this.
Logic...
And you know whose fault it is? Twitch.
Signed a 7-figure deal with Twitch to stream there.
And to like, you know, now be a partner with Twitch is insane.
He went live for 126 hours the whole entire year.
Anybody notice that my gun is black and white?
So at minimum, with a...
And you know what these creators do when they have these big contracts? They don't put any effort into it because they're just like, yeah, bro, all I need to do is hit 180 hours and I make my money. Stupid.
$1 million, he made around $8,000 an hour. I don't really know how contracts work, but this seems like Logic made out like a bandit in this deal. He last streamed on October 2021 for 3 hours. Bat Chest, the most talked about emote in 2021. Bat Chest blew up due to Forsen's community, and once it spread to other big streamers, this emote just absolutely exploded in terms of popularity. This also propped up one of the best additions to the Twitch community in a while, Johnny Carwash or Curtis Scott. As the face of the emote, he accepted the memes with open arms, and he was very well received.
See, that's the best is when they accept it with open arms. They're just all for it.
Accepted within the community as well. Everyone loves Curtis.
Although I do love that Forward has no idea what the fuck goes on.
This is the first time Twitch has had a positive poster boy for their platform ever since Gutex was removed as PogChamp back in 2020.
Gutex is probably the saddest thing to ever happen, man. Like, to see that, it's so weird.
And Twitch has not capitalized on it, which is super unfortunate to see.
Has Twitch or anyone from there reached out to like have you involved or use your face?
The actual honest answer is not a damn thing. Nothing from nobody.
I mean, Curtis doesn't even accept donations. All the money he receives gets donated back to various charities, even sub and bit money. I just hope they reach out to him one day, especially since he was a Twitch admin on the platform up until 2016. Level 4. Ice Poseidon's ban. Just a quick update to the Ice Poseidon ban and Ice as a whole. In January of 2022, it was revealed that he was involved in a huge crypto scam and he made out around $500,000.
Was it really worth it? Like, I still don't understand why he did that. Like, I do believe that if Ice didn't do this shit, I do think one day he would be unbanned. Like, I just, like, whether it's unbanned or, I don't know. Just fucking done anything else. I mean, it's a $500,000. Like, his career is worth more than 500 grand. He doesn't want to stream anymore. Can you? But here's the thing. Like, you don't want to do it, but you should do it. It's your job at that point, right? It's not. There's no passion, but you should fucking do it because you're gonna. You know, $500,000 isn't enough to save your life and to retire. You can't retire with 500 grand. What the fuck else is he gonna do?
There's an amazing video by CoffeeZilla in which he actually...
If I were him, what I would have done if I'm like this, I would have streamed, like, done shameless shit, made a million or two, and then I would have cashed out. 500K is just not enough. It's just... Chat, 500K you think is enough for someone to live? Forever? No. It's so false. Yeah, I don't know.
He confronts him in a Discord call, and Ice Poseidon just openly admits to everything, and it really seems like he's...
Maybe it depends on where you live, but in America, no.
Sees no problem in what he did.
The money that's not yours, that you took from the project, even though you failed to deliver.
I mean, I'm not really sure what you want me to say, but yeah.
But yes, this update is just to let you all know that this dude is never getting unbanned from Twitch. CX Network. Previously, I said the downfall of CX was when they were swatted, and Ice Poseidon created a video attempting to distance himself from that group of people, but this was wrong. Those events occurred at the tail end of everything. The real beginning of the end was the string of streams, all at a resort in Horseshoe Bay, Texas. The actions displayed by Ice and his crew during these streams was nothing less than dehumanizing. He secretly brought his girlfriend Caroline to the resort and kept her away from the cameras, having her stay in the room the whole day.
I still remember when I saw her. I was like, I think me and my friend Daquan, we were out in the water, and we just see a girl talking, and we're like, wait a minute, who the fuck is this? Like, this girl wasn't with us, and we're like, oh.
Viewers somehow found out she was there, and in response, Ice Poseidon attempted to sleep with another girl who was there for the trip. This caused scene after scene out in public, near the pool and in hallways.
It's professional to go out and slap Kaylee when you're f***ing jealous?
Fucking been out with you, dude, when we're
yeah, no shit, because I'm f***ing hot. What you mean?
I just tried to help you.
Well,
I just tried to help
you're the one who caused the security to be on our ass.
The best part of this whole thing was the side quest that was Marini Rub.
First place.
Zero privacy was given as multiple cameras were on her and Ice the whole time. Police became involved, and still, the cameras stayed live. The way this girl was treated was just fucked up, entirely unjustified, and these streams are where a large community divide began.
I have been gone. I have literally sit in my room. Yesterday, I was in the room all day yesterday alone.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. The police said.
Nice filming. Who's filming? It's not me. So this is my camera. My camera's off. You notice that? You notice how my camera's off? Notice how there's no stream here? Notice how there's no footage of this? Because I left it off. He told me to film it, and I was like, nah. And I didn't film it. I was smart. Why? Here's how this is the reality of it, chat. They're all fucking garbage. I mean, like, you want me to be honest with you? This whole thing is a fucking show. These people are garbage. That's how this whole thing. But was it too far for me to point it at there? I was just like, I don't want to do that, and I didn't really care.
I don't know what to do. The police said they can't take her out of the room.
On one end,
I'm not a good guy. Dude, this whole thing is stupid. All these people are garbage. Like, what do you want me to be honest?
People explain this is where they lost any remaining respect they had for Ice, and the other side just ate this kind of degenerate content up. Phantom Lord.
I mean, like, why did people lose respect for Ice there? Oh, I remember. It's because they didn't want him to date Caroline. That was it. People didn't want him to date Caroline because they hated Caroline. And he kept lying, saying that he's not, and then he started... Right? Was that it? They hated her, and he's like, dude, I'm not dating her. I hated her. Dude, I'm not dating her. And then he was lying the entire time. Yeah, I remember that. Bro. Phantom Lord.
Lord won his lawsuit against Twitch. I wasn't aware of this, but this dude wanted $35 million from Twitch.
My case is looking towards $35 million plus in damages.
Well, he got $20,000. He took to Twitter to say this was a huge win for streamers. His reasoning was because now Twitch can't perma you off the platform for no reason or ban you for no reason. I don't think there has been any change to how the way Twitch does their bans since then. So not only are you a scammer, Phantom Lord, you wasted 5 years for $20,000. Congratulations. Mitch.
What was his real problem that Phantom Lord did? He owned the website, but that wasn't even the issue. The problem was that he owned the issue and it was fake, right? I never did CSGO gambling. I never did it. It was rigged. Yeah, it's the fact that it was rigged casino slots. I remember that. I was never a part of it. I never did CSGO gambling in my life. I had no intention of ever doing it. He rigged it against other streamers. That is so fucked. I never did CSGO. I would admit it, dude. I never did it. I didn't like CSGO. Sorry.
Jones and Trainwreck Saga. When you think of Twitch duos, you instantly think of Tyler One and Greek, or XQC and Moxie. But one of the most entertaining duos on Twitch was Mitch Jones and Trainwreck back in 2017.
True.
You fucking banana driver! Fuck you!
These two would have some of the most memorable streams, whether it be their IRL streams or just the normal desktop streams, where they would get into absolute screaming matches with each other. This ended up with them having actual beef, I suppose. Maybe?
Yes! You invited me here for that! You invited me here for that! You gave! Look! So I'm fucking... You woke up at 11 o'clock!
But in 2021, an S-Fan clip featuring them joking around would put the rumors that they hate each other to rest.
Come on, Mitch. What? Come on, bro.
I'm coming, bro.
So, like I said, it was 3 years ago.
Hassan, 821. When talking about Hassan, I am not talking about the Twitch staff, but instead, I'm talking about the bean-sized head streamer who infamously on August 21st, 2019, had this clip blow up.
This is so insane. America deserved 9/11, dude. Fuck it. I'm saying it.
We're training
in a video
and
game.
And
This would cause him to catch a 7-day ban and also become one of his community's go-to chat spams, with his community members making videos and edits of the incident.
Did you mean that?
Yeah.
Raj Patel. This one a lot of you may already know, but Mr. Austin Show used to go under the alias Raj Patel, where he ran the game show Raj Royale and other variations like Raj Lorette. Not only did Austin popularize the game show format on Twitch, but when watching these VODs and clips, just the sheer amount of top streamers involved with these streams was insane. Now, I'm not saying these game shows directly blew them up, but having all these faces interacting brought out the best or worse in them, allowing them to be clipped and shipped to LSF and Twitter and wherever.
Is it my turn to cause some drama?
No.
Yeah,
baby, let's
okay,
go.
let me start some drama,
Let's
bro.
fucking do it, bitch. Go ahead, babe.
Austin's impact on Twitch.
This was pure degen Twitch, and it was so good.
With these game shows is most definitely.
Here's why this stuff doesn't happen as much, chat. It's just the truth. I mean, sponsors, I think, kind of took over in a lot of people's ways, and I'm not faulting Austin for this, obviously. Austin did the right move. Because the thing is, with a lot of that kind of content, it doesn't last. It goes to the degeneracy thing. When you do that degenerate content, it's going to bite you in the ass one way or another over years, and you are going to lose your platform. And Austin was definitely going down that road. It burns you out. It gets overdone. People hate it. It's not worth it.
An achievement. He truly was before his time with how popular this game show format is now on Twitch. OBS and Streamlabs drama. Near the end of 2021, OBS came out on Twitter calling out Streamlabs for not taking the OBS part of Streamlabs OBS out of their name. They even said before the Streamlabs OBS was released, they came to them and asked about it, to which OBS said, no, take the OBS out your name. They didn't listen. And in the same tweet, OBS said that Streamlabs was attempting to file a trademark for the full name, Streamlabs OBS. All this was already a lot. And then another application named Lightstream tweeted out this picture showing that Streamlabs fully copied their whole website layout, and they didn't even have the decency to change the user reviews at the bottom of the website. Just a straight one-to-one copy-paste. It all ended with Streamlabs tweeting out that they are removing OBS from their name. I already know that the Streamlabs booth at TwitchCon this year is going to be extremely awkward. 7TV. Throughout the years on Twitch, Franker,
Mod spam it, chat, get it.
Phase Z and Better TTV have been the only two
Better TTV is garbage compared to 7TV. It just is.
Extensions for Twitch that have had any sort of popularity behind them.
Truth.
Following the removal of Gutex as PogChamp and Better TTV removing Zulol, the extension 7TV began development. The extension was extremely niche, really being only used in some big streamers' chat rooms. I caught wind of the extension with no prior knowledge other than the fact that it was a new extension with some push behind it, and fully vouched for it. Admittedly, that was a mistake, as it was brought to my attention that there were major TOS issues with the website and some questionable privated emotes. There is still discussion of whether the extension is good or not, and I will say, basically a year later, the difference between the extension then and now is night and day. They've recruited moderators from all over the Twitch community and have cleaned up the TOS nonsense. But I do enjoy the extension, but the shaky start is something I think people should at least be aware of. Level 5, the Angel of Shibuya. Previously, I said the Angel of Shibuya was the face of Kappa, Josh DeCino, which is just completely wrong. The Angel of Shibuya is an IRL streamer named Rob CD. I believe I got confused when researching because they looked so similar. Hassan. Now. When talking about Hassan, I am not talking about the corn kernel-sized head streamer, but instead the Twitch staff. Just an update to him after he was removed as Twitch staff after multiple allegations and he went silent. Well, he hasn't tweeted since 2020, but in this time away from Twitch, he became a crypto bro with his last liked tweet from January 2022.
No.
Being a Twitch metaverse tournament type thing. CSGO Ambi.
And he
on
hates
January 27th, 2022, a streamer by the name of CSGO Ambi finished a CSGO game and just began to shave his pubes live on stream. Nobody knows why, but he did it. And he received a permaban. Truly one of the most confusing events I've seen on Twitch. I don't think we will ever get an explanation on why he decided then and there it was time to trim the hedges. Crow, by far one of the most requested people to be added to the Iceberg. Now, when reading comments, threads, and Twitter replies
I don't know
about
who this is.
he was apparently one of the most unhinged CSGO streamers, allegedly snorting coke, buying hookers, and just opening up thousands of dollars worth of CSGO cases on stream. But most importantly, breaking shit. I say allegedly because there's absolutely nothing on this guy. VODs, clips, his Twitter, YouTube, everything is just gone, wiped clean. When clicking any sort of Crow montage video, it's claimed by Crow Reviews, or in some cases just the name Crow itself. In 2018, a channel named Mr. Reviewer started uploading videos with 2 public ones and 1 unlisted video showing off a Lamborghini Aventador. And in the comments, he hearted a comment telling him to come back to streaming. It seems Crow has a very niche cult-like following, with even pros and streamers like Sean Garris and Alinity referencing him in a tweet from March of 2020. This guy truly is something that deserves much more research. I instantly became invested upon finding out everything had been scrubbed clean. From the clips I was able to find, it did look like these comments were telling the truth, but my favorite one I stumbled upon was a clip of him just shitting himself, then ending stream.
Dude, I'll take your Witcher 2 sticker, stick it in my ass. I just shot myself. I really need to go. Like
Omhai and Motar2K. Omhai is a name you probably haven't heard of in a very, very long time, but this dude is the reason why.
This is when I got into Twitch, is right here.
People who donate a ton of money to streamers are called Oilers. From what we know about him, he comes from a family of royalty. From
the original Oiler, chat. This is the first ever Oiler ever. He was huge. And back then, chat, you gotta remember, money on Twitch was not really this big thing. This was huge. This was this was a crazy moment.
The Middle East, and people refer to them as oil princes. Omhai was really the first person to donate absolutely obscene amounts of money to people like Soda Poppin' and Wreckful. The video of Soda receiving $21,000 in one stream from him was one of the first videos I ever watched about Twitch.
that's not what you're supposed to do with money. Why? Omhai! Why? Why do you do this?
Omhai would actually inspire another viewer by the name Motar2K to do the exact same thing, although Motar almost exclusively sent money to CSGO streamers with a whole 33-minute compilation of donations to people like Pasha Biceps, Shroud, Scream, and a ton of other pro CSGO players. This practice has kind of died down a bit. I rarely see huge donations anymore.
There's a reason why. It's because the viewers, for a lot of the reasons, like, they know that the streamers don't need it anymore. Like, it's just really it. The streamers don't need it. I mean, like, I appreciate the $1,000 I got today, like I said, but I don't need it anymore. It doesn't do anything for me. You know, back then there was barely any monetizing. Getting to be able to have subscribers was one thing. No one subscribed to your channel back then. Everyone was not subbed, not donating. Adblock was not a thing. There was nothing. Like, Wreckful's highest sub count was 2,200 subs. He lived off of donations. So back then, there wasn't a big influx of sponsors coming into the place. There were barely any sponsors. You know what I mean? Small streamers do get these. They don't get big donations anymore. Small streamers get big subscribers, big people who gift a lot of subs. Why? Because the person who does this stuff typically wants attention, and you get way more attention when you gift 100 subs than when you get $500. You get way more attention. People are invested, they remember your name, and it's much more enjoyable for them. So that's why they don't get Oilers like this anymore.
Instead, nowadays, people just gift a shit ton of subs to people.
Dude, I'm so good at this, man.
The Animal Murderer. Back when Austin Show was still Raj Patel, he was hosting a game show and asked, what was the worst thing you've ever done? To which streamer Aquala Gamer explains she worked as a vet and would kill the pets of people who made her mad.
I used to work as a veterinary technician, so I once killed someone's dog.
Oh,
and I
glow up. On purpose?
Yeah, but no one knew because, you know.
Austin tries to save her by saying that of course that it was a joke and asking her if she feels bad. To which she responds with this.
Just say it was an accident? That is...
It was an accident.
Oh my god, do you regret it?
I mean, shitty dog, shitty person.
Okay,
It's fuck really this bitch. Unsettling how little emotion she displayed when she explained that she killed perfectly healthy animals
fucking
while working
bitch.
as a vet. Clicking to her Twitter shows that she's
Good.
closed or deleted her account permanently.
Good. Get the fuck out of here.
Is Pro. This is the story of Emily is Pro, the RuneScape streamer who allegedly faked cancer. In a long deleted VOD, Emily explained that she has chronic lymphatic leukemia, a kind of cancer that doesn't have too many severe side effects. This caused many RuneScape streamers to become skeptical of Emily, saying that she was faking cancer for donations and subs. Ice Poseidon's community would be the main group of people who relentlessly stream snipe and donate, saying,
I have to say, dude, like, right here, Ice, some of the best content I've ever seen on Twitch.
That she faked cancer.
But we're gonna end it once and for all. Did Emily fake cancer? 20 mil.
Then this clip of RS Glory and Gold saying she faked cancer became extremely popular with all of Twitch at the time.
Emily only faked cancer once. Emily only faked cancer once. Yahoo! Yahoo!
She ended up having a breaking point on stream one day and began talking about how she wished she had never talked about the cancer.
The shit that I have to go through, like, every single fucking day, like, every day. How much shit that I put up with, like, every single day.
I mean, who's
to this
fault's
day,
that?
there is actually still zero definitive proof that she did fake cancer. What do you all think? Dallas Galley. The name Dallas Galley may not ring any bells to viewers, but I confidently believe Dallas is known by more streamers than he is by viewers.
Soda, I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty.
Referred to as things like Twitch's biggest simp, Dallas has piqued the interest of
Wait a minute, I do know him. Wait a minute, I do know Dallas. Wait a minute, I know this guy.
He is by viewers.
Soda, I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty.
Referred to as things like Twitch's biggest simp, Dallas has piqued the interest of many in the Twitch community with his unusual tweets.
Fuck you, 5-inch dick. Go down, you horny piece of shit.
A fantastic mini documentary on the channel Built Different highlights this a lot better than what I can do on what makes Dallas so unique. His channel may be tucked away in the far corners of Twitch, but it is truly a hidden gem when you end up catching him live.
Give us a lion roar.
Level 6, Day 9. An extremely light topic to start off Level 6, and a more fun fact more than anything. But Day 9 was the first ever streamer to receive a sub button, and it stayed like that for a while, as the way Twitch went about giving a sub button was hard coding it into their website, meaning only a programmer would be the one who can go in there and give or take away sub buttons, instead of it being someone like an admin just ticking a box or pressing yes in a menu. The Bob 7 Manifesto.
Oh shit.
One of the most documented Twitch dramas of all time, including a 39-page Google Doc, multiple 3-hour-plus VODs, and another 17-page Google Doc. But also one of the most confusing Twitch dramas of all time, all involving Bob 7, Destiny, Melina, and Big Boss Bose.
Yo,
Bob
Bose.
7 and Melina began talking and becoming close, and this was nothing out of the ordinary, as Destiny and Melina were in an open relationship together, with Destiny becoming close with Bose as well. Things just got so confusing from there, but it can all be explained with allegations that Bob 7 was abusing his power as an Austin show recruiter by saying creepy ass things to contestants, and that he was also talking shit behind Destiny's back to Melina, with Bob 7 refuting these claims, saying Destiny spent the last 2 months trying to ruin his life with these false allegations. This back and forth went on and on, with multiple other streamers getting involved, all with Bob 7 getting fired from working on the Austin show. His Twitter has since been inactive since December 31st, 2020. My Clips TV.
And it sucks too, because the thing is with Bob 7, like, he actually was funny. Like, Bob 7 genuinely did and had funny moments, and like, he just, but I don't even want to know what happened there, because I did not. Whenever Destiny's in drama chat, we turn the other cheek, okay? We look away. But Bob 7 did have his moments where he was funny.
My Clips TV was a website attempting to sell streamer clips as NFTs.
Oh, yeah.
Did they have permission to? No. With them even having Rectful clips on the website available for purchase.
They're fucking
I
selling
forgot about
Rectful
this.
clips. That's not nice. What do you expect, man? Do you expect these companies to be nice? Look at it, they're scum.
Mizkif was linked to this website on stream and was able to find out the dude who was putting this all together was an ex-Twitch staff. They were able to get him in a call, and the more this dude talked, the deeper he dug his grave.
System where a transaction only goes through if a streamer accepts it or a streamer lists a clip for sale.
Yeah, that's absolutely not okay.
As what he was doing, it was just illegal. This all ended with the dude, of course, closing the website for good. 4-Player Podcast. 4-Player Podcast is on here just for the...
No one's gonna know what the fuck this is. Nobody is going to know what the fuck the 4-Player... No one's gonna know this. Don't act like you are. Put your field strawmans away. Shut up.
fact that they are the channel that popularized playing games on stream on Justin TV.
Oh, this guy knows what he's talking about.
These videos are from 2008, and the way you can see how they created their own format for making live gaming commentary content is quite cool to see.
Look at he's trembling. Don't you just want to hug him? Oh.
They would also have a clip of them playing GTA 4 become so popular that a whole section in GTA 5 is a reference to that exact clip.
Slow down, Scooter brother! Scooter brother! Scooter brothers!
These guys were the true pioneers to video game streaming. Roblox charity stream. In 2014, the Roblox channel went live for a 24-hour charity stream. At some point in the stream, the screen went black, but the mic was still live and picked up a group of Roblox administrators making valid criticisms towards Roblox as a whole. One admin stated he had to fork out the money for a new work PC because the company would not upgrade it themselves.
Really? Shit just wasn't happening. We couldn't get any traction on anything, and we needed a computer, so I just fucking went and bought the parts and built it.
I
Or
never heard about
explaining
this.
how the company just doesn't care about their department and how expendable they are.
Take you long to realize that Roblox doesn't give a fuck about our department.
Yeah.
They were doing fine before us, and they'll do, you know.
Ironically enough, almost immediately after the stream, 3 admins were fired. Jax, Smirking Revenge, Snowblocks, and a Bit Shift. The most awkward part about this was a few days later, Roblox went live again with the CEO of the company and Andrew Hack, who was another person present during the stream, and this whole stream of these two felt very confusing and uncomfortable to watch.
As he's being practically blackmailed into doing it to be used as an example for other employees who slip up in the future.
The King Von interview. Back in 2020, the
I don't know
Rolling
this.
Loud Twitch account had King Von on for an interview segment. And all was well to begin with. They would grab chat messages and questions viewers had, and they would ask Von them. It only got unsettling when a user by the name of SaltyKnob713 asked them to ask Von if he'd ever do a feature with Model, Tyreek, P5, or Malcolm. Instantly, King Von became extremely excited, telling them to say the names over and over again.
Names who went through the features again?
He'd have to scroll up. I can't even see that shit.
Hey, y'all, listen to the names he said went through the features.
Model, Tyreek, P5, or Malcolm.
These were all the names of deceased rival gang members, and allegedly, King Von had something to do with these 4 deaths, with him even serving time for the Malcolm case, but in the end was acquitted of all charges.
Big Mike was sentenced to 16 years in prison for aggravated battery with a firearm and an additional 12 years for backing out of some type of deal with prosecutors. The other suspect was acquitted of all charges and was able to walk out of the courtroom a free man. That other suspect was King Von.
Just a creepy moment caught live, especially with the off comments he made saying, "I'll do a feature with them, but they probably don't have the money."
And I do a feature with all them niggas. Tell them just send them money.
Yeah, we need that bag. 100 racks. 100 racks a feet.
I don't think they got it.
Level 7, Vampire Craig. If you're in...
Oh my god! Back to more lighthearted shit. Oh my god, Vampire Craig. Holy fuck, this guy. Dude, Mitch's savior. Dude, it's funny. I used to hang out with Mitch, and this guy would message me nonstop about where Mitchy J is. Where's this little Mitchy?
Grained in Mitch Jones's community.
You can always tell someone's creepy as fuck when they got these kind of fingernails, chat. There's 2 ways to tell if someone's creepy. It's their shoes they wear, and it's their fingernails. And you can just tell. It's easy.
The name Vampire Craig is already something you're aware of. This guy was and is a horribly obsessive fan of his, believing him and Mitch will get married one day. There's an old VOD of him being added to a call with Mitch and Greek inside it, and once he joins, he just instantly just repeats that him and Mitch are together and that he's his boyfriend.
It's Craig, man. It's Craig. Relax.
I'm his boyfriend.
No, you're not my boyfriend. You're not my boyfriend. Listen, Craig. I'm gonna be real.
I'm
with
your
you.
boyfriend.
No, you're not my boyfriend. You're not. You're not my boyfriend.
Why would you speak to your boyfriend like that?
No, hey, Brittany, hush. Okay, be quiet.
Mitch,
Listen.
I'm your boyfriend. Would you respect your boyfriend?
Now, from what I've said, this doesn't seem like anything too horrible, just a case of a really weird obsessive fan, except for the fact that this guy uploaded a video to Hub of him masturbating.
Yeah, I've seen it. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, chat, it's fucking weird. Like, this dude's fucking weird as shit. This dude is in love with Mitch, has been in love with Mitch. It's always gonna be in love with Mitch. He's very weird.
For Mitch Jones. The only proof of this video ever existing is a screenshot of it inside Howay's Twitch music video titled Lose Your Subs.
I've been roasted and stalked by a vampire game.
Poshy Brid. In February 2017, streamer Poshy Brid began a 24-hour charity stream. Everything was going as planned. He was on his main game, World of Tanks, playing like normal.
Oh, this one's sad. I know this one.
He hops up and lets everyone know he's going for a cigarette break. 1 hour went by, then 2, then 5, and he never returned. Brian Vinealt passed away at the age of 35. He was a father of 3 and raising money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. The cause of death was of an accidental overdose of fentanyl. I'm sure no one knew what was going on behind the scenes, and his passing was confirmed by a detective who had access to his Discord to inform his community of his passing. Someone with access to his Twitter account simply tweeted out, "The end, rest in peace." The Justin TV death. Abraham Biggs,
dude, holy fuck, we're going deep,
was only 19 years old when he decided to take his life live on Justin TV. The idea to stream this only came 12 hours before he went live. He posted about it on bodybuilding.com, a website he frequently visited, as the users on there explained that they did not believe he was being serious as he displayed suicidal tendencies before. Abraham was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and his cause of death was due to overdose of opiates. There are apparently chat logs of viewers egging him on to do it. Hours went by before any viewers began to try to pinpoint his location and call an ambulance.
Those viewers should obviously be if they ever found out who they are. I mean, those people should be charged for murder. Like, that is so terrible, dude. That's so fucked.
Abraham's father said that those who watch live share some blame in his son's death.
Yeah,
Remove
100%.
Horror. Horror was a Twitch admin back in the day, around 2013. This drama all started when a streamer named Duke Bilgewater made comments of the global Twitch emote Horror added of his boyfriend's fursona. His account was permabanned, and everything went downhill from here. Streamers big and small began adding Remove Horror in their titles in an attempt to get him off the staff team. Account after account getting 7-day bans, and the official Twitch support mocking those banned. Another
what the fuck?
Other staff member joined in.
He won't be removed, petition or not, cheers.
And said Horror is going nowhere, going as far as changing titles with Remove Horror and threatening to close the channel if the streamer were to change the title back. 36 hours later, Twitch posted an apology, removing the emote named Nightlight, as it was not even supposed to be there in the first place, unbanning those unfairly banned, and removing Horror as an admin. Now don't get me wrong, there was genuine harassment from users to Horror, but he seemed to take it out on them and then overstepped his authority as a staff member to just shut down anyone who was upset with him. With that, this will conclude the 2022 Twitch Iceberg. I hope you all enjoyed and maybe learned a thing or two about events or people that you weren't aware of. Again, let me know if there are any errors or topics that need to be added for an updated Iceberg. Have a good one and stay safe.
It was nice to meet you. It's time to say goodbye. It was nice to meet you, everybody. It's time to go to bed.